Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Christianah Adesida. I'm co-owner of the Biz Center Virtual Office. We're a new business. We opened up in October of last year, and we are located on Raleigh Road, very close to Fort Bragg. And my reason for being here today is, of course, to let you know a little bit about the Biz Center, who we are, what we do, who our target markets are, and how you, as a member of our community, can help us. Okay, I went over these, so go ahead, keep going. All right, so this is what we're going to talk about today. Of course, I'm going to tell you a little bit about our mission and, of course, the type of problem that we are providing solutions for. Next. Who we are. Biz Centers, we are a intelligent share office and virtual centers, for startups and home-based businesses. We provide basically business solutions for home-based businesses that need an office space, and they need small business services to run and grow their business. Our mission. Of course, our mission is to provide alternative office space to home-based business instead of them using a library or using a coffee house to run their business or to meet their guests. That's the purpose of our assistance, to help them, to provide them a nice office facility that is fully equipped with furniture where they can come and operate their business with live receptionists and all the amenities that a small businesses need to effectively run the business. The problem, like in the year 2017, this is based on the, okay. All right. Based on the survey conducted by Forbes, 71% of women and 68% of men that start a business this year, the first quarter of this year, they started a home-based business. Why is that? A lot of people are basically leaning to home-based businesses because when the cost of starting a business, the first year is very expensive. It's very expensive. So because it's very expensive, a lot of them cannot afford the traditional bricks and mortar store. They can't afford the high overhead costs. And of course, lack of resources, we talked about that. And also a lot of banks out there, they don't want to give loans to startups. That's the fact. 95% of banks will not give a loan to small business. Why? Because a lot of small businesses doesn't have past experience. Their risk of failing is very high. That is why banks will not give loans. And of course, lack of local facilities where startups and home-based business can effectively run and grow their businesses. Those are the problems that we see when we're basically doing market research in this area. A lot of freelancers out there, a lot of consultants that are using their kitchen or a room within their apartment or their home to run a business. So then we look at it, okay, how can we help these businesses? We go to the library, there's a lot of entrepreneurs running businesses in the library. But the library is not conducive to meet people because there's noises sometimes, and they have to continue to pay for everything, every services they ask for. Next. So these are the solutions we're providing. We provide permanent or temporary desk spaces for small business where they can come to our center and rent any of our desk spaces to run their business. If they want a dedicated space, that means that space is going to be theirs. They can put their business logo and leave all their resources within the office. They have live reception there during work hours. We offer in-house notary services for them. We offer mailing address services or digital mailing address services because what we've realized since we start the business is that a lot of startups or freelancers, they're like mobile, they travel a lot. So a lot of them need to be able to access their mailing address anywhere they go around the world. So we're able to offer them that. Of course, we have fast copy and scan capabilities, and we have co-working space where a lot of group teams can come together, sit and run their business. If we have, we have people that want to rent a computer, they can come and rent a desk space just to work for a day. We have daily service, we have weekly, and it goes on like that. And of course, lastly, we offer virtual services. We have customers out of states that are using our services, that are using our mailing address services, just to receive their mails and to have them scanned to them. These are the solutions that we're providing. We're providing the solutions that's going to make running their business more effectively, and also give them a professional image that outside when outside people see them, they won't say, oh yeah, this is a home-based business. And also our mailing address services has been helping a lot of businesses when they're seeking loans from the bank. Because a lot of banks, once they see that P.O. box or once they see their residential address, that's a no-no right there. And because of that, we were able to help them in that aspect. Yes, please. All right, I'm going to show our commercial. Let's put video on here. Just click play. All to the right. Right there. Lower. Right. Yeah, just click play. Oh, excuse me. Come on. This is our commercials. Of course, it tells you who we're addressing, what kind of services that we will provide. You probably, does he have a volume? But anyway, you probably see these online because this goes online every day. So in case you see this just tells you a little bit more about what type of services that we offer to small businesses. All right. Okay. Just looking at it. All right. So who is our target market? I mentioned some of them. Right now, when we started the business, we were testing the market for the first 3 months. We want to see who we're going to attract. So, and so far, we've attracted a lot of home-based businesses. So we're trying to we're focusing our target market on home-based businesses right now because those are the people that are actually using our services. Of course, we've had small businesses that are doing government contract that have been using our facility as well to work as a team to basically offer their services to their clients. So that has helped as well. We target some home-based business such as freelancers, consultants, a lot of consultants, and the handyman. The people that are handyman, they use our services. They use our answering services because a lot of them are out on the job and they need someone to answer their phones and take appointment and send those information. So that has been very helpful. And also real estate company. Those are the people that we call customers base right now. Next. How do we market our business? We are very heavy on social media. We use Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube videos. We are very big on that, and also we use Craigslist a lot. We run ad on YouTube, which helps us a lot, and of course, occasionally we do newspaper ads out there. And that's it. Billboard is something that we're planning on doing in the next few months, but we're still testing if it's gonna give us a better return on investment doing that. Next slide. Yes. All right, so how can you help us? As a member of the community, in order for you to help us, we would love for you to help spread the word. Let people know about what the Biz Center offers them. How, if they need a space to work, to meet their clients, small meeting space for people less than 15, or they want to host a small event for people less than 20. So, Biz Center, we can offer them that package to help support their business. We conduct a monthly networking event for our members to come together so they can basically mentor each other, form an alliance with each other. So that happens the third Thursdays of every month. So they can come and come be part of a networking event and invite other people, of course, to come to the event. And lastly, you can like us on Facebook, Twitter, and help spread the word on social media as well. It's fine. All right, summary. Basically, that's all. That's all we've talked. We've talked about who we are, what our mission is, the type of problem that we are solving, and also who our target market and how you as a member of the community can help us. Pending all your questions, I should conclude my presentation. Yes, ma'am.
Your location?
We are located on Raleigh Road. Once you pass the farmers market, there's a building, like the double-level building behind the farmers market. That's where we're located. It's like to the right of the farmers market. Literally less than
What's the address number?
511 North Raleigh Road in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Yes. Like going towards the Raleigh gate. Less than 2 minutes to the Raleigh gate.
What's the capacity on the meeting room?
The meeting room right now, we can provide meeting rooms for up to 10 people. Yes, we have our space is a little bit flexible. We can, if they want to shrink down less than 10, then we can shrink the tables down to just to accommodate. So.
And you mentioned that your networking event was the third Thursday of every month. What time?
Oh, from 6:30 to 8:30. Amen.
Is that free?
Yes, there's no cost to everyone. Just come, and be willing to be a mentor to other startups or home-based business that need your help.
Can you talk a little bit about your pricing structure? So what if I just need a cubicle for, let's just say 6 hours, as opposed to I need it for the week? How do you determine the?
I'm glad you asked that. The good thing is that we even offer hourly rates.
Okay.
So, and we'll try to be competitive with everything else that is out there. So if you just need to use it for an hour, we'll charge you an hourly rate. But if it's going to go past 4 hours, then we'll charge you a daily rate.
Do you have those rates?
Yes. Sir. I had them, make sure it's here. We don't have the hourly rate here, but our hourly rate is $7.50 an hour just to use the space. If you want to rent a computer, then that's a little bit different. Or if you bring your own laptop, just pay $7.50 just to do your thing for an hour. Or after 4 hours, we charge you $30 a day.
So with that $30 a day, everything is the services that you talked about, the computer, the receptionist, or that's like add-on stuff, fries, drink, cup size, super size.
I know we are in Fayetteville, so with $30 an hour, of course you can use a receptionist, but you cannot use a receptionist extensively. You can tell a receptionist, oh, I'm expecting a call. Can you please answer this call for me in case I stepped out real quick? You can tell them, oh, I'm expecting a fax. Can you ensure that my file, or I need to fax something out? You can use the reception in that capability while you're within the office because the reception is right there.
Computers as well?
Computers, yes, and some depend. But it's something that we can work out if you want to use a computer as well.
So what about for your mailing services? You said you offered mailing marketing services for some customers.
Yes, it's not like we're not a post office or nothing. So what we do is we have partners, companies that we work with. So we offer mailing address. There's a lot of home-based business use their personal address. So we were able to get them a professional office address where they can basically receive their mails and come in and pick it up anywhere in the United States.
That works well for the marketing for them too, because if they develop listings online, Google, Bing, Yelp, and Yahoo, then
Yes.
they've got an address that's not their home address.
Yes.
So people won't be coming to their home
Yes.
looking
Yes.
for them.
Yeah, and that's one of that's our best thing. Google setup to Google My Business. A lot of home-based business need a professional mailing address to basically set Google up. So we're able to help them with that.
Have you asked your bank to mail out information to their business, their small businesses?
No, we have not used that. I'm sure.
That's your market, part of it anyway. A lot of them are small business people that have accounts at those banks, and it'll help them as well. And you already have an account there, so you just ask.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Can you go back to the marketing approach slide? Can you tell us a little bit more about how that works? I mean, are those services that you provide, do you have some, like Craigslist, anybody can do that from home. So what do you mean by Craigslist word of mouth? Is that for your marketing or for the small businesses marketing?
Okay, it's both actually. For our marketing, we use social media. We use 5 different social media platforms that we will post on daily. Engage with our clients and stuff like that. But we do that. We offer the same services to our client. They just how. If our client says, okay, this is my Facebook site, I need to post something on my Facebook. I don't have time to do it all the time. So the client they can present with their content, and what we do is we schedule. We ask them how often do you want to post it, and we'll schedule for them, and we'll post it for them based on the schedule that they presented us. So that way, their stuff is always live up there, or engaging their social media clients or fans and stuff like that. That's what we do. And with Craigslist, we have few customers that says, you know what, I want to post something on Craigslist. I don't know how to do it. So they can approach us, and we can of course post it for them. All they have to do is just give us the content, send us the pictures and whatever they wanted to say. And if they don't have it, we can help them out in that aspect as well and just post on Craigslist for them.
Am I assuming that's like a different cost? So is there like
Yes.
a marketing package, or is it a per post, or how does the cost
We have a marketing package for social media, and the marketing package for social media is $95 a month. So that $95 a month that we charge allow us to post on social media. We post twice a week for the whole month. So, and we post on 4 different platforms. And if they want the Craigslist, of course, the Craigslist is the same thing. In Craigslist, we do 4 different postings to the regions that they want it, and we do that 4 times and for 4 weeks, for a month, $95.
I have a question, and it's kind of specific. So I'm a home business guy, and I want you to convince me what's your niche. Make the business case for me to come to your place as opposed to doing all this stuff in my office, in my den, in a corner. Give me your hook.
All right, I would tell you that. Will you want everybody to come to your house for a meeting, or will you want Will you want?
When I say small business, it's just me.
Is this you?
It's just me.
All right.
So give me a hook. I want you to convince me I shouldn't be in my den. I should come to you because you fill in the blank.
Okay, the soul of a small business is networking.
Okay.
If you're sitting at your home every day doing it, so basically it's just you brainstorming on your home. But when you come to a facility like ours, you get to engage with other people. You get to talk to them, share your idea, get different perspective on how you can better improve your business. So that is one of the key things that we offer at the Biz Center that you cannot get at home, apart from using the social. And also there's a lot of knowledge, there's a lot of resources that is just out there for you to leverage rather than just sitting down there on your own. And we might be able to open your eyes to another avenue of business tools and resources that you can actually use to grow your business or grow it faster than now.
Good answer.
It also provides some level of accountability. So if you have someone who's, I won't say work ethic, but if their work style, if being at home is too close to the refrigerator, the TV, the whatever. Yes. I spent 20 years in 2nd grade. I know what's coming up. Y'all in trouble. You know, it provides a level of accountability. Sometimes the mindset of I'm getting up and I'm going to the office and I've got goals to set, goals to accomplish. That mindset of a success mindset at a cost on a small business budget.
And a focus.
You get your focus,
You know,
yes.
focus. You don't have to see where you didn't dust that day.
Or the day before.
Or the day before.
You have a question?
All right.
Yeah, I was going to add too, I think it gives legitimacy and structure to a home-based business. I was going to ask about the telephone answering component. Are you going to have a central phone number that the businesses will forward their number to that number? Because how would you be answering for 10 different businesses?
Thank you for asking that question. All right. The technologies is out there. So we've leveraged the technology to able to basically service small businesses or any kind of business. So what we do is for our clients that need an answering services, we will issue them a dedicated phone line for their business. And that phone line will be forwarded to whatever business line they want it forwarded. So any incoming calls comes to that dedicated line and we can answer it unless, and then of course, we will have them do their like a pre-recording of their voice, sending that their script, however they want it answers, and we take it from there.
And the fee for that service? A la carte fee?
I can
Is there an a la carte fee for that service?
How much
What's
is
the
for
cost?
phone service?
Oh,
Just the phone service.
all right. For the phone services, we actually, it is very cheap. For the phone service, we offer, for the answering service, it's $95. But if you just want the phone portion of it, like you just say, oh, Christiana, I need an 800 number for my business. I want all my clients to call 800 number. For that, that is $25 a month. Though that comes with limited amount of phone minutes. So once you exhaust that 4 minutes, of course, then we start billing you any additional calls, outgoing calls, you know, that you incur on based on the minutes, and we send you an invoice at the end of the month.
And your person that answers the phone would say something like, you know, well, Don's not here right now. Do you want his voicemail? And then it will send it.
Yes. Then we, then we just press a button and they can
Play the
listen
whole
to
role.
it.
I really like the line that you use, networking is the soul of the business. Are you incorporating that in your marketing materials? Or in a 20-second pitch that you're preparing when you meet people?
No, not yet, but that's what we have. There's a lot of things I'm working on, and that's why we're doing a networking event. I know we're just getting started, but before we started the business, I went to a lot of networking places, and I met a lot of people. Even when you're new to Fayetteville or any community whatsoever, once you embed yourself into that community, then you feel like home. People know you, and that's why I said networking is a solo business, and it's true. Networking is a solo business. The people you know outside of this region might be the one bringing you millions of business tomorrow. So why not?
One of the services that you offer that intrigues me, that I think sets you off a little bit differently than some other co-working and co-making space, is the fact that you will take not only my calls, but you'll schedule for me. So if I'm a a person that goes to somewhere to do a service and I'm out of the office all day, you're actually taking calls from me and scheduling them.
Yes.
What are you doing to reach those busy people like that? Because most of the time, they're not sitting there on social media all day finding you. How are you going to tell them that you're out there so you can help me with that service?
We do, we call them. We do telemarketing, you know, we have telemarketing. We call all the small businesses and let them know what we offer, how we can help them. So that's the approach that we have right now with all those small businesses, by calling them and letting them know, oh, this is, or sending them an email and say, you know what, you know you're a small business, you just open up. These are the services that we offer. Look through it. If there's any that you need that might help you, and you know, say, yeah, that's it.
And one of the things that we have learned here, at least in my office, is even though we have the great technology of emails and you can do the robocalls and all that good stuff, sometimes we get some of the best results from the good old brochure and snail mail. So don't forget about this. When you pinpoint a group that you really think that would take advantage of your service, don't forget about snail mail, because it does work for some folks. I wouldn't do a mass 500 mailings of people you don't know, but when you target some specific groups that would benefit from that, you've got brochures. Sometimes I'm busy. This whole reason I need you is because I'm not there by the phone because I'm out working. But don't forget about that, because we get some of the better responses for things sometimes that way.
Okay.
But target it because it can get expensive.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So do you have brochures?
Yes, ma'am. We have brochures and we have flyers and business cards.
I'll hand them out.
Okay. Any other questions for me? All right.
Well, you kind of answered it for us a little bit, but I'm going to ask it again anyway, just in case you came up with something else. The last question, you know, we always take is, what can we do for you? So, in addition to what you've already told us, are there other things that this group can do for you?
All right. The gentleman out there kind of like, you know, give me another idea. Another thing that you can do for us apart from spreading the word is letting us know a better way to market the business, you know, to actually reach the right people that can actually take it, that can benefit from the services that we offer.
Did I mention there's a marketing panel on Friday?
Yes, ma'am. And we'll be there.
Yes. And by the way, so will they. They're part of our co-making, co-working incubator space.
No, we just started out. We started out from scratch, but we're looking to expand to carry very soon.
And don't forget, you know, remember she has another business on the side too. Remember the solar energy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What was it, about 2 years ago you were here?
Busy little woman.
She is. She's got her hands in all kinds of things.
Thank you very much for your time.
Appreciate it.